Uh-oh, the hood's back off. All right, here we are on day one of the LSA Supercharger installation. We gotta get this is pretty obvious. Gotta get the intake off, fuel rail, injectors, throttle body, air intake. It's all gotta come off. And then once that stuff's off and taken out of the way, I'm gonna figure out what I need to do. I'm hoping that I'm using a 4-corner steam vent from Faster Racing. It's Faster with 2 S's. I'm hoping that 4-corner steam vent will still work with the LSA. There's a good chance that it's going to. So yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff stripped out of here. I don't think I'm gonna have the camera going for any of that. I think most of you people that are that far interested in doing a project like this probably already know how to take intake manifolds off and all that good stuff. Once we get this taken apart, then we'll look into how much of the cowl or the wiper cowl that we're going to have to trim back. I did rewatch some of the Cletus McFarlane videos where they had LSA put on Leroy, and it sure looked to me like they cut out. I mean, I could be wrong, but it seemed like they cut out way more than they needed to, and probably just for ease of access and obviously that car not having a full body on it. I don't think they cared. I'm hoping to come back to the edge of this plastic right here. I have to keep the wiper system intact, even though I don't really drive this car in the rain. So we'll see. There's a flange up in here that's like, I don't know, 1.25 inches, maybe 1.5 inches wide. I'm hoping to cut this back to that flange and see if it'll fit that way. I'm hoping to not have to actually notch the wiper cowl like they did in the Cletus video. Beyond that, I don't know why it's such a mystery to put an LSA on a C5 Corvette. I know it's been done before, besides Leroy. And yeah, it's just there's no real information out there on it. So hopefully this will help somebody else that wants to give it a try. And well, let's get started. I'm going to get all this stuff taken off and then. All right, here's where we're at after a couple hours of reasonably hard work. Got the fast intake stripped off of there. Got the valley cover bolts replaced. Fun fact, this bolt right here is actually a Ford bolt. Haha. Yeah, somehow I managed to lose one of my original valley cover bolts, but that's all right. Anywho's, just kind of temporarily got the square port to cathedral port adapter plates set in place. This one won't go back all the way because it's up against this wiring right here, but we'll fix that. Yeah, so my steam vent situation, I think I am going to try to put my original 4-corner steam pipe back on. The only complication from that guy could be wherever the outlet comes out. I can't remember, but it could possibly interfere with the idler or the belt going up to the LSA. So got to kind of check that stuff out. But if I can, I want to get rid of the. If I can, I want to get rid of the all the extra monkey motion of the exterior 4-corner steam vent setup. So one of the other things that has to be done to put this blower on is we have to relocate the power steering reservoir, just the reservoir. So I got to look into seeing where that. I think it just needs to be shifted over a little bit because the throttle body's going to be sitting right here. So one of the questions that I had about this installation and going to the Olson Kustom Works setup is using an LS2 throttle body on an LSA, which I know lots of people do. What I was trying to figure out is if the thing will fit on there right side up, which it looks like it will. I know I've seen a few installations where people actually ended up putting it on upside down. I was hoping to avoid that. Obviously, I'm going to have to be super careful about keeping the wire harness out of the belt and the pulley, but I think we can arrange that. Here's the Aeroflow fuel rails. Showed up off of eBay the other day. Aeromotive regulator. That should be the fuel injector wiring adapters. Then we got $200 worth of fittings and PTFE hose. This is a very simple rollover valve. This will be putting in place of the purge evap solenoid and valve. I could probably make that stuff work on here, but I'd rather just get rid of it. We'll tune that out. So I'm thinking this guy might go back here somewhere if there's room, because the pipe is sitting over here on the firewall. So, yeah, a lot more stuff to put together. And we've just about got everything but the water pump and the heat exchanger that goes down in the in front of the radiator. We'll get that stuff in short order, though. If you stay tuned for the next episode, it'll be cowl cutting time.